Mac Robinson, the excellent new keeper for the Blue Demons. The transfer. Now a junior, 6'1", 46 saves and 2 shutouts. Played at Division II, Ohio Dominican last year. Here is Sheridan, and Sean, a very nice touch, but Robinson getting down there to stop. So we will continue to talk about Mr. Mac, as he might be called if we had to guess. The last 2 years at the Division II school in Columbus, Ohio. 65 saves and 3 shutouts last year, leading the Panthers of Division II to their first ever NCAA tournament. He was the #1 goalkeeper recruit in Ohio out of high school by ESPN Rise and their rankings. So they lost Eric Sorby to graduation, but they have replaced him in good fashion. And Wildcats will get the call here early on here at Higgins, as we are 4 minutes into the match on an overcast, windy, but comfortable fall afternoon. It's Sheridan, very good with the left foot as always, and it is sent away by Blue Demons. Wildcats trying to bring it down. Handball will not be called. The official for today is Ian Bongart. And for DePaul today, their defense, the freshman Caleb Pottis, the veteran Jake Douglas, Marcus Griggs, and Brian Hindle. Very good midfielder, and Jalen Harvey leading the DePaul midfield. 4 goals on the season for the Bermuda native. And Simon Magali, 4 goals. He has been very good for the visiting side. And Wildcats will control here with Willis Griffith, the sophomore center back, an emerging star, no doubts. Had a goal on Wednesday. Very good defense there by DePaul. Oh, they sent it out over the end line. I thought they were trying to send back to Robinson, the goalkeeper, and instead Wildcats will get their first corner. And welcome back to Oscar Umar after missing the match on Wednesday. Oscar with 1 goal on the season. It was the game winner, of course, against Albany very late in the match. To an open Sheridan, little chip. And Blue Demons getting it down. Anthony Hunter, the veteran forward, also from Bermuda, gets the start today for Coach Blazer. The very good rookie we mentioned on Wednesday for DePaul. He was key against Seton Hall a week ago in their victory over Pirates. Alessandro Thomas, the Italian. But it looks like he is not starting today, and he was scratched off the official roster that we were given. So we're not sure that he is here or available, but we will keep an eye on that. Wildcats again on the restart. Coach Carlin likes the starts. Very positive from the sideline. Umar once again, the Ghana native. Beautiful ball sent in, and very tall is Robinson to grab hold. 7th in the country in saves so far for Mac Robinson with 46 on the season, as Will Steiner is 22nd in the country in saves, 3rd in the Big East. So 2 goalkeepers that have indeed made the stops when they have needed to. We see Caleb Pontus, the freshman from Lake Zurich, Illinois, who's had brothers at Marquette on the soccer side. And we see Aaron Dennis, very good ball for Hayden inside the area. Hayden, once again, he has been the DePaul devastator, and 1-0 for Wildcats. A lovely feed from Aaron Dennis, and the senior from New Jersey, his 3rd career goal against DePaul, and Wildcats by 1. He has been fantastic in his career, and Wildcats have indeed drawn first blood. Here's 7 minutes into the match, and a wonderful start on this lovely new dedication day to the new Higgins Soccer Complex. As Hayden Haar, his 2nd goal of the season, and 9th in his career. So a great start it is for Villanova on this historic day. And they get one first. Great run by Hayden to move in there. That's what an experienced forward can do. No doubt a very key goal. As we said, he has been quite the player over the seasons, especially in Big East games, and Wildcats will indeed look for more with Willis Griffith, and a tackle. And going to Wildcats, a fantastic start it is. Marcus Griggs was there on the challenge, it looked like. And Villanova, once again, will get the call here and the set piece and a two-man wall at the edge of the area here for Blue Demons. Hayden Haar scored here at home 2 seasons ago, early in that match as well. We'll see if it holds up as DePaul got the late equalizer that year. Colton Bryant in there for the header, but offsides as it was Villanova and Hayden Haar looking for another. Wildcats won 1-0 last year at DePaul. Aaron Dennis, the only goal, got the game winner late in the first half. And Wildcats won at DePaul in 2012. They've been there back-to-back seasons, and Hayden Haar had the goal in the 79th minute. Wildcats retreating here, but a giveaway by Coach Blazer's side. It was a tough 2013 for the Blue Demons. They did have a very good start, tied St. John's in their Big East opener a season ago, 2-2 against the Red Storm, who had that difficult start last year. They lost 7 straight Big East games. It was a tough season indeed. The Blue Demons were shut out in 5 of those 7 straight Big East losses, where they were outscored 21-2 in that span, but they did indeed make up for it on their senior day, their final game of the campaign. A win over number 10 Marquette, 2-1 on senior day at home, which you can always feel good about, and that was great to see for DePaul. After a tough losing streak, you like to see teams turn it around there at the end of the season. And Wildcats getting their 10th goal of the year. Their 4th goal of the first half. They're controlling possession here. They're getting the fouls. Some challenges not going the way of DePaul. And restarts aplenty so far for Nova. 10 minutes into the match. Thank you for joining us once again here on Nova Nation All Access for the start of today's match. And Wildcats looking for their first Big East win of the season. As an early goal by Hayden Haar off the feed from Aaron Dennis, as Hayden gets his 2nd goal of the season. It will be Umar with a bullet, but going wide. You've heard us mention this in past games about Coach Carlin and the Wildcats when scoring first, despite a late equalizer by DePaul here in the last meeting at West Campus. All in all, Wildcats have been very good when scoring the first goal. They are undefeated when doing so this year. Just 2 losses a season ago. They were 10-0 in that fantastic 2012 season. The women's DePaul team is walking right in front of us here. The undefeated Blue Demons, who will be here tomorrow to take on Villanova. And a nice clear by Chris Barrett outside the 18. And Willis Griffith will head away. And there is Griffith yet again, the sophomore from New Hampshire. It only took him a few games last year to find his footing. Was thrown right into the thrust as a freshman. And it was Colton Bryant's first year starting a season ago, but they certainly got it together. Wildcats have not been back in their own final third all that much to start. A nice throw in, a decent ball that was put toward the goal, but not right on target as it was off the mark. That was Simon Magali, the sophomore from Park Ridge in Illinois. He has been the man so far for them this season. A goal against Seton Hall. A career high for goals in a season already to start this year. He had just 1 goal a season ago. He is just a sophomore. 5th in the Big East in points with 10 of them for Magali. He is tied for 3rd in goals in the league with 4 tallies. Wildcats will have to put the mark on him. Good ball from Sheridan. And the Dennis, the strike, but Robinson going down to make the stop. And a very good secure blanket there for the new DePaul keeper. 10 victories at the Ohio Dominican Division II program last year. A number 8 national ranking for that team. And Umar, a nice flick downfield. Can Hayden Haar greet it? But very good coverage by Brian Hindle, the sophomore center back. A big loss for DePaul. I'm sure many have seen it, maybe some have not. We will enlighten you. Pat Flynn, a forward on last year's team for DePaul, was just a rookie, had 2 goals, transferred to Bowling Green, and he is currently leading all of Division I men's soccer in goals with 12 on the season. 12 goals for Pat Flynn with the Falcons of Bowling Green. He had 5 goals in 1 game against the University of Findlay. I figured at one point that a lot of those goals could have come at one blow, and that was the case, but all in all, the 12 goals is quite fantastic. I don't care who you are or where you're playing. Wildcats once again, Bartoszynski, the German, and just off the mark there for Krushwitz. Well, something tells me these white kits and this combination of blue shorts could be a future part of the Wildcats requirements. They were wearing those new blue kits for a while. It's brought them a good look. Good luck as they were thinking. This is Hayden yet again. A very good ball for Chris Barrett, the fullback who's shown his speed this season. The insert, the header, and 2 for Wildcats. Again, it is the captain. Aaron Dennis has tallied one more time for Nova. His 4th of the season, and the Almont man, terrific here this season. We will continue with our comparisons of DeAndre Yedlin to Chris Barrett for his speed up that flank, and a wonderful feed by the rookie. And Dennis was there to deliver. It is Wildcats 2 and Blue Demons 0. A furious start by Villanova, as they are certainly inspired by today. And they have put DePaul down in a hole, certainly. A great start to this glorious afternoon. Aaron Dennis, his 4th goal of the season. That's 12 in his career. And the senior combination of Hayden Haar and Mr. Dennis has no doubt been a key to start this afternoon. As Anthony Hunter and the Blue Demons looking to challenge, but Chris Hill is there. And 31 minutes remaining here in the first half as the sun has started to come out here at Higgins. And a stoppage we do have as Wildcats getting a couple of early goals. We once again thank the Higgins family, as Pat and his wife Julie just so generous in their gift here to Villanova, as they met here when they were undergrads back in the late 70s. And Pat, a graduate here of Villanova in 1979, and his wife Julie back in 1980. And their son Colin currently attends Villanova. And we also thank the Campolo family and Joseph Campolo for his contributions here to Villanova, the class of 1990 for Mr. Campolo.